Hi guys, welcome back. This is Erin from Paint Those Piggies. Today I am back with a new type of video that I recently had an idea for, and I think it's a pretty good idea, especially since I'm trying to be more responsible this year with my makeup and my nail polish. I know it kind of doesn't seem like it since I do a monthly nail polish haul, but I am, and so this is going to be a video where I show nail polishes that I'm going to declutter. And so this video is going to be a little bit different than the most popular kind of declutter videos. I'm just going to feature a handful of polishes. It is freezing in here. I feel like I'm an ice cube. This is going to show a handful of polishes. This time it's going to be 8 different polishes, and these are polishes that I've shown recently in weekly manis or have worn recently, and I simply don't like them for one reason or another. It might be the color, it might be the formula, it might be a color I don't like wearing for some reason. Maybe I don't think it looks good on me. It might even be something like you guys think it looks good on me, but I don't like it on myself. There's some colors that I don't like wearing, I'm weird about medium purples. I don't like wearing any kind of rosy shade. It could be any reason whatsoever, but I'm going to feature these nail polishes and show you the swatches of them. And for anybody that's wondering what I'm going to be doing with these polishes, I'm not going to be throwing them away because that's not environmentally safe to do. So I am going to be doing a nail polish sale. It will be on my Pinterest. I have done this before with success, and so I'm going to link the polish sale in the description box, and so you can see that I'll have other polishes listed there, ones that have been part of declutters before. And so if you want to purchase those polishes, don't feel obligated to purchase polishes at all. That's not why I'm doing this. It's just that I don't want to hold on to polishes that I don't like, especially if somebody's looking for a polish and is going to give it a better home, because I know I've traded polishes with people and have loved polishes from swaps and things like that. So there's no use in letting a polish gather dust in my collection and not, having it be loved somewhere, and especially if someone else is going to love it. So that's the info on this. Also, I wanted to mention I switched out my pictures up there. I found these Disney princess prints at TJ Maxx, and I realize now that their heads are cut off in my current filming situation. I'm also trying to get Millie in here, but I can't get her in here right now, but I'm gonna have to figure out a way that you guys can see them, because right now you can't even see them. But anyways, so that's gonna be the idea for this video. I'm just going to not let it build up too much, but these are my recent polishes. I just put them in this little container. Also, Happy New Year to everybody. We did reach 1,000 subscribers on this channel actually a few nights ago, so I am super excited. I'm getting everything for the giveaway. There's going to be 2 winners, and so that's probably going to come up this week. Honestly, there's probably going to be a video every day this week because I've got so many things going on in this head of mine. So let's get right into the polishes that I want to declutter, and I just heard Millie, so maybe she'll make an appearance in this video. Alright, so first polish is an Essie polish. There's actually 3 in here, and so this first one is Essie's Bell Bottom Blues. I wore this right after I switched to oval nails and realized I made a huge mistake, but that's fine. It didn't sway me because I had messed up my nails. I just think this color looks better in the bottle. I have a ton of metallic blues because I love wearing a blue nail polish. I just wish it looked better on the nails than it does in the bottle. It looks almost like mermaidy and a little bit duochrome in the bottle, but it doesn't translate to the nails. And so do you guys like what's on my nails? It's freaking amazing. That is Different Dimensions Maleficent. But anyways, I got distracted by my own nails. But Essie's Bell Bottom Blues is just not as fun as I thought it was gonna be. So this one is going away. I have better metallic blues. It's not a bad polish. It doesn't have a bad formula. I just have other blues that are about the same, and I don't have like any sentimental value to this, so this is going to be the first one that gets decluttered. Next up, I'm just picking randomly. This one is a red I wore recently. I've been trying to work through some of my reds because I've been in a red nail polish phase, and I'm not mad about it actually. If anything, I'm getting use out of my red nail polishes, and this one is Opie Eyes Red Fingers and Mistletoes. You'll see another similar polish in my polish declutter, but this one has the most gorgeous gold shimmer, and it doesn't translate to the nails like it does in the bottle. I just wish that this pretty gold shimmer looked like it does in the bottle. When it focuses, you can see how amazing the gold shimmer looks, but it's just a little bit of a letdown on the nails. This came in a holiday collection, and I've mentioned before the holiday collections, they're probably my least favorite collections that OPI comes out with. I wish they would like focus less on the holiday collections and come out with a Halloween collection, if I'm honest, but this one just doesn't do it for me. The formula is really good. It's a really opaque polish, but I mean, it just doesn't do it for me. I have better reds in my collection, and so there's no use having this one sit around if I'm not going to use it. So if somebody, you know, can love this polish more than I can, then it might as well go somewhere else. So that again is Opie Eyes Red Fingers and Mistletoes. Alright, next up we're going to spread the love, or not the love, around. This one is a Zoya. This polish I'm getting rid of just simply because I don't like this color on me. I don't like these pewter colors on me. I don't think they're flattering. Every time I wear this kind of color, I just think it's really not my kind of color. So this one is Zoya Cassidy. Honestly, it's got a beautiful formula. It's very opaque. It's like a foiled nail polish. It's very beautiful in the bottle. It's got a great formula. It's like that buttery Zoya formula. It's got that pewter like gunmetal silver color, but honestly, I put this on and it does nothing for me. I had to cover it up with polka dots because I just didn't care for the color on me. It just clashes with my skin tone, and I have to always find a way to incorporate this kind of color into either nail art or something like that. And I do have multiple other polishes that are this color, so polish is just going to get decluttered because it doesn't do anything for me color-wise. So, I mean, honestly, it's a really great polish. It would look really good on somebody cool tone, but that's just not me. So that is Zoya Cassidy. Next up, we'll just start again because I feel like we're pretty equal with Zoya's, Essie's, and Opie Eyes. This one was probably the most recent one I wore, and this is Essie's No More Film. I feel pretty let down by this polish. I coveted this polish for a long time, and I really wanted it, and I found it, and then I never wore it. I don't know why I do that with polishes. I feel like I'm just kind of one of those people that like buys polish and then doesn't wear it because like you wanted it for so long and then you just like needed to sit there and like soak in for a while. I don't know if that sounds weird, but I know there must be other people that do that, but I had this in my collection for so long, and Essie's No More Film is almost like a blurple. It's like a blue purple. It's mostly blue. I consider it like a blueberry cream color. Here's what it looks like in the bottle, but I put this on and it's just not my color. It's just a color that I do not care for on the nails. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. The formula is beautiful. It's very opaque. I just don't like the color. It's just, I feel like I don't have many polishes that look like this, and I guess there's a good reason why. It's a blueberry color. I don't like blueberries in real life. I feel like, I guess there's a reason for that. So I just don't like it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this, but the color is just not me whatsoever. And I always say that I love blue polishes, but I guess not this color of blue. So that is Essie's No More Film. Alright, moving on to an Opie Eye. I also mentioned this one recently, and I was so excited to find this in my TJ Maxx. Like, over the moon excited to find this, and I really loved it in swatches on Pinterest. I had it on my Pinterest wish list for a long time. This is from the Venice collection, and this is Opie Eyes My Gondola or Yours. I feel like if you watch my weekly manis, you can kind of tell what is going to be decluttered if you like pay really close attention. I feel like I'm trying not to give that away because I've had this idea for a while, but this one I just really don't care for. My Gondola or Yours is a black polish, and I feel like I thought it had more silver shimmer in it, but when I put it on the nails, it was just kind of like black, and then I couldn't tell that it really had anything in it. I always love black polishes with a little bit something extra, and I feel like I'm a broken record when I say that, but I just don't see it. I just don't see enough on the nails to really make me feel like this is anything special. Again, no problems with the formula at all. It applied fine. It's a great polish, but it just wasn't anything special. And I feel like before I kind of like had a problem with wanting every polish from every collection just because it was almost like a polish hoarding issue, but now I've come to realize that I don't need to do that. I don't need to keep polishes that I don't like just for the sake of having complete collections. That's not a healthy way of thinking about collecting things, and so it's better to just move on. Other people can like polishes that I don't like, and vice versa, and so that's a more healthy way of thinking about collecting things. And so this one, I just don't care for the color, and so I won't reach for it. It's just gonna sit in my drawers, so this one needs to go. This is Opie Eyes My Gondola or Yours. Next, we'll move on to a Zoya. This one, honestly, it's a stunning color, and I wish it had a better formula. I am not as patient with polishes as I used to be. I used to be very forgiving, like, oh, it's such a beautiful color, and there are some polishes I can forgive. I feel like this one could be a little bit better if I drop some thinner into it, but I have a thing for opaque nude polishes. There are some that are just, they are my tried and true opaque nude polishes, and I feel like they're hard to beat, and I just stick to them, and they're my favorites. And so this one I wore, and I fell in love with the color, but I just can't forgive the formula. It just was not great. I mentioned the formula in Weekly Manis, and I wanted to love it, but I just couldn't. And this one's Zoya April, which is surprising because Zoya is known for just good formulas, but this one is like the lightest nude blush pink, and honestly I have a love affair with blush pink. I really do. I love it so much. It's almost like my favorite color as an adult, and my favorite color as a kid is yellow, so I kind of can't give up like those two favorite colors, but I'm in love with the color, but I just can't like sit around and wait for the formula to be good. So Zoya's April has to go. I just have better opaque nudes, although nothing this like nude of a blush pink, so it's kind of hard for me to get rid of, but I do love Zoya's April. Alright, next up, let's go to another Essie. This one I really wanted to love. I really did. I thought this looked so cool online. I think Pinterest is my nail polish downfall because I do like browse Pinterest in my free time and add things to my wish list all the time, so it's ever changing every single day. This is Essie's Frock and Roll, and and I thought it looked so cool, and then when I tried it on the nails, it just was not me. I just feel like it's almost a little bit too cool toned for me, and this polish is a little bit of a shapeshifter polish. I'm in love with those kind of shapeshifters. It's almost like a grapey, taupey, kind of grayish, purpley brown color, one of those kind of colors that morphs into different colors, and it's got that silver shimmer in it. You can really see that strong silver shimmer, but when I wore this, it wasn't for me. I didn't love it as much on the nails as I do in the bottle, and when that happens, I just get a little bit disappointed. The formula is really good. I didn't have any problems with it, but I just didn't love it. And at this point, you know, I have to love a polish to keep it because I have so many polishes, and so I feel like somebody else could love this polish more than I can. So that is Essie's FRA Control. Alright, last up in this polish declutter, this is Essie's In My Santa Suit. And this one, I feel like I would love it, but one beat this out recently, and so this one, In My Santa Suit, was another from a holiday collection, and the one that beat it out was Donka Shiny Red. I did have to compare them side by side to really see how they were different. Donka Shiny Red is a little bit warmer, and this one is a little bit cooler, so I feel like since I have golden undertones, Donka Shiny Red works well with my skin tone. This one is not a problem for me, but I just like Donka Shiny Red better. This one did not have any formula issues. It was perfectly fine, but I just prefer Donka Shiny Red, and honestly, they're so close that like in the bottle I was like, how are these different? Like, they're both that kind of metallic. I'm like gesturing this with this empty container like off camera. I need to put it down. They're both glowy, metallic, like lit from within polishes. So they both are really pretty, but because they're so similar, I don't need to keep both. It's just, it doesn't make sense to keep two things that are so similar just to have them. So I did try this out, compare it to Donka Shiny Red, which is a new polish in my collection, and I just really liked that one more. So this one I am going to declutter just because I simply don't need it. There's nothing wrong with it. The formula is really good, but I just love that other polish so much more, and it even made it in my Christmas nail polish picks, so I feel like that made it really good. So this one, In My Santa Suit, is going to be decluttered. So that is all 9 polishes in my, I guess, declutter number 1. I feel like it's kind of a little bit cutthroat for me, but honestly, I feel like at this point I can really wear a polish and be like, nope or yep. I mean, I feel like I've worn so many nail polishes, and I don't know, I just can decide whether or not I really love it. I can kind of tell right after I paint my nails, like either like, yes, I do want to wear this color for the next day, or I'm really not feeling it, and I will remove a polish if I don't like it. So I don't know, it is a little bit cutthroat, but honestly, you know, I don't want to be like a polish hoarder anymore. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you're interested in any of the polishes, again, I'm not, you know, I don't want to be like weird or pushy or anything like that, but if you are interested, I will link my polish Pinterest down below. And the little details that will go along with it, it will be PayPal only and US only, just to keep things like really simple and really easy. So I appreciate you guys for watching. If anything, you just got some swatches in there. So thank you guys again for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.